The dark side of Pokemon. I'm not talking about the cute stories of how Pikachu evolved or how Ash just can't seem to age. No, we're going deeper into the creepy, the twisted, and the downright unsettling. Let's start with something you might have heard before. Cubone. Yep, the little guy who wears a skull helmet? That's not just a cool accessory, that's literally the skull of its dead mother. Game Freak. Who hurt you? It's like they took tragic backstory and said, let's crank it up to 11. I mean, it's a kid's game who thought this was okay? Then we've got Drifloon. Oh, cute, a little balloon Pokemon. What's that? It lures kids away to the afterlife? Yep, just another day in the world of Pokemon, where you can have your soul snatched if you chase after the wrong balloon. Now we're getting into some slightly deeper waters. Let's talk about Hypno. You know the sleep-inducing yellow dude with the creepy pendulum? Yeah, in Pokemon Fire Red, the Pokédex casually mentions that Hypno once hypnotized a child and led it away. And we just accept that. Like, how is that not the plot of a crime thriller? And speaking of kidnappers, let's not forget Yamask. This ghost type actually carries a mask that looks like a human face because it is a human face. Yeah, Yamask is what happens when a person's soul turns into a Pokemon, and it carries a mask of its old face. Sometimes, it even cries while looking at it. So, next time you're catching a Yamask, just know you're basically capturing a sad ghost that's still mourning its past life. Alright, now it's time to talk about Hisuian Typhlosion. Remember that cool fire badger from Johto? Well, in the Pokemon Legends, Arceus timeline, things get a little twisted. There's a theory going around that Hisuian Typhlosion was known to hunt down children, especially those who wandered too close to the mountains at night. Why? Because it said that it could sense life energy, and it was drawn to those who had an aura it could feed off. Now, imagine a kid just chilling, picking berries, when suddenly, this shadowy figure with ghostly flames flickering around it starts creeping closer. The flames on Hisuian Typhlosion's back weren't just for show. They'd flare up when it found prey. So yeah, it went from being a chill fire starter to basically a nightmare fuel that haunts the woods. Guess no one's safe in Hisui. This is where things get really messed up. Let's talk about Phantump. At first glance, it looks like an adorable little ghost tree stump, right? But the Pokédex entry reveals that Phantump is actually the spirit of a child who got lost in the forest and died. That's right, Phantump's cute little face hides a seriously tragic backstory. But it doesn't end there. The Japanese mythology inspiration behind Phantump is even darker. It's based on the idea of Kodama, or tree spirits that live in ancient forests. But in some myths, those spirits are the souls of people who died there, trapped forever. So think twice before cutting down that tree in the middle of the woods. If you enjoyed this trip down the spooky Poke Lane, make sure to hit that like button and subscribe for more.